I recently traveled with Holland America for the very first time, and I found some differences on Holland America from the other cruise lines that I've experienced, but different in a good way. On most, if not all, cruise lines, at least all of the ones I've traveled on, the housekeeping staff has been very accommodating, and they're willing to help you to have an enjoyable time in your stateroom. They'll bring you extra hangers or extra pillows, variety of things that you can ask the stewards for. But they are very, very busy on embarkation day, and someone at Holland America was a genius. They came up with a little simple door hanger. Such a great idea. We could check off the things that we really wanted from our cabin steward. Say that our room was configured to be apart and we wanted our beds together. All we had to do was check the little box to beds together, and the cabin steward would be sure by that evening that your beds were made together rather than apart, or the other way around. We could request the things that we liked, like we like ice delivered to our cabin. We still enjoy evening turn-down service. All of those things we could just check off and know that the cabin steward would take care of that. We didn't have to wait to try to meet him during the day or find him in the hall while he's so busy. I think this is a great idea, Holland America. Another piece of information we found in our cabin on embarkation day was a note about the shore excursion tickets. Now, Holland America has really gone toward not printing out paper shore excursions. Instead, you access your ticket from the app. Another reason to go ahead and have that app downloaded before you go. The app looks like this. You download it to your phone. Once you log in, to get to your shore excursion tickets, you click on Account, and then it opens up a pop-up window and you click on Wallet. From there, you can pick out which shore excursion that you're going to, and then when you meet for the shore excursion, you just show them the ticket in your wallet on your phone. But not to worry, if you don't want to fool with having your phone and getting it from the wallet, you can also show them your key card and they will know what shore excursion you are on. Next thing I noticed was the hair dryer. The thing I liked about this hair dryer is where you plug it in. This is the first time it's not been an American plug on the hairdryer, at least from the cruise lines that sail out of the U.S. The hairdryer plugs into one of these other outlets, so you don't take up one of your American outlets to use that hairdryer. That's just a selfish thing on my part as a U.S. resident to be able to use my U.S. appliances without having to use an adapter, but I really liked it. The next thing is a little thing I noticed. It just is different. I don't really have an opinion about it, but I noticed on the elevator banks, the lowest floor is A, not 0 or ground or 1 or whatever. That's the first time I've ever noticed the deck A before on a ship. All cruise lines have a program of events. Some have gone to where it's pretty much all on the app and you can request a paper copy. Holland America still has a paper copy in your cabin, but it is a little bit narrower than the others. Theirs is called the Daily. The Daily has the to-do list for the day. So it gives you all the important things that you need to make sure you take care of today. For instance, it tells you to visit your muster station, watch the safety briefing, that directs you to a guide to cruising that's in your cabin. If you're a new cruiser, that will help answer a lot of your questions you might have. It tells you about installing the Navigator app, and hopefully you've already done that. But if not, do it before you actually leave the port. It tells you how to get onto the internet. If you've pre-purchased your packet, it tells you how to connect. If you've not yet purchased, it gives you the options to purchase and connect. And if you want to make specialty restaurant reservations or you have some included in your Have It All package, if you have not already pre-reserved your dining, you need to get that done probably day one if you want to get a dining time that you prefer. Also on the Daily, inside has your schedule of events, your calendar of events for the day. And in the back, it gives you all your food and beverage opening times as well as other services on board and the times they are open. Very handy document on Holland America. On all the ships, they always have a cruise director, pretty much in charge of the program and what's going on and all of the activity staff. On Holland America, they call that the cruise and travel director. And our cruise director on the Nieuw Statendam had a buttery velvet voice. She was easy to listen to. I enjoyed how she presented information. Very, very helpful. One thing I particularly loved about this, and I don't know if it is across Holland America, all across the board. If you know, put that in the comments. But it was definitely on this ship, the Nieuw Statendam, with our cruise director, Stephanie. Cruise directors typically come out when there's the main theater show, and they will introduce the program that's going to be happening that evening. Stephanie was no different. She also came out, but she would give you the highlight details you might really need to know, like if they're going to change the time forward or back overnight, or if the next day is a tender port, and a little bit about the process. After she gave the basic information, she introduced the talent, and when it was over, it was over. All other cruise lines I've been on, the cruise director comes back out and and tells you everything that's about to happen on the ship, and the crowds don't want to hear it. Maybe they should hear it, but they get up and start leaving. So those that do want to hear it can't hear it because of the crowd leaving, and those that don't want to hear it either sit there just to be polite or they're vamoose. So I really like how cruise director Stephanie handled this, giving you the important information first, and then when the program was over, it was over. Let's look at the pool deck a little bit. On a lot of the major cruise lines, the pool deck is a happening party place, and they have a pool band. Holland America had no pool band. Now, they might have a deck party that's advertised where they might bring up some musicians, but for the most part, the pool area is a nice, calming place to be. You can enjoy the loungers, the tables nearby, and not have just a loud party vibe. That's kind of my preference. I really liked that. We had a chocolate surprise, and they didn't tell you a lot about it. It was in the program. Our cruise director did say, there will be a chocolate surprise. She said, but if I tell you all about it, it's not a surprise. What it happened to be is at a certain time of the evening, all along deck 2 in the music walk area, waiters brought by little chocolate treats. And while you were enjoying the music or just sitting and visiting with friends, you were being bombarded with chocolate. And it differed from one cruise to the next because we were on a 2-week sailing, so we got to do it both times. The first week it was a lot of just dark chocolate and milk chocolate things, truffles and chocolate covered raisins and nuts, and oh, it was great. Second week, it was more of the white chocolate. And they brought these goodies out to enjoy and just kept coming with them. And for a person that loves chocolate, that was great. Now, here we are kind of in the middle of my video today, and I want to invite you to subscribe. If you like what I'm telling you, if you found anything at all interesting, just hit the like button. YouTube likes me more if people like my video more, so just hit that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. Doesn't cost you anything. It's just a good way for you to get notified if I've put up some new content. It puts you in your list of things that you're subscribed to so you can find me a little easier. And I would hope you would think that that is a good benefit. Most cruise lines will have some kind of a theme night. I would say the majority of them have a white night. So if you're going on a cruise line and you have some kind of a white blouse, white pants, white attire, throw it in. You can wear it regardless, but then if they have a white night you didn't know about, you've got white clothes. But on Holland America, it's important that you pack something orange. They have an orange night, and a lot of people will wear orange to the dining room, to the theater, to the music walk, and then they will have an orange night party. And during the orange night party, they serve little Dutch treats. We were given bitterballen, which is kind of a deep fried ball of gravy. It's pretty good. And they gave miniature little cream puffs. We had bocce balls in the Dutch Cafe earlier. These were a smaller version of those. The last thing I'm going to tell you about took me completely by surprise. We were given a sticker booklet. All your Holland America journeys, if you want to keep a little souvenir booklet of where you've been, it just has blank pages in it. But what they do is they give you a sticker. This one, it's a peel and stick in that sticker booklet, and it's pretty neat because it gave you information about the ship you were on, the voyage you were on, and the captain of your ship. I would think scrapbookers would absolutely love this sticker, and people that just want to collect things, putting it in their sticker booklet, and we got one for week 1, and then we got one for week 2. Even though we booked it as a 14-day cruise, it was considered 2 separate voyages as far as the stickers were concerned. So we got a second one. I really liked that. That was a nice little touch, and I'm glad to be able to collect stickers now for Holland America. All right, there were other differences too, but these were the things that I found to be the most interesting or unique things about Holland America that I did not know before I went. This is Shirley with Shirley's Journeys, and I hope all of your journeys are pleasant ones.